What's up, everybody? We got the Roval this week, and I'm going to tell you who's going to win, who's going to be above the cutoff line, and who you should pick on your fantasy team. All that and more coming up next. All right, when it comes to road courses, there is one statistic that is more important than most of them. So let's start off with laps led and see where we stand there. Chase Elliott, no surprise, with 62 laps led, but this one will surprise a few people. Kyle Larson with 52 laps led at the Roval in 2 races, whereas most of these guys have 3 races. William Byron is at 50, Brad Keselowski at 39, Kevin Harvick at 34, and Ryan Blaney at 30 laps led. I say this is the most important statistic here because if you lead laps at a road course, you're actually showing some speed, some dominance, whatever you want to call it, whereas opposed to a place like Daytona, it really doesn't matter at all because it's so dependent on the draft. But if you lead laps at a road course, that shows that you have a fast car. So all these guys I just mentioned should be on your list of favorites. Equally as important on that list should be wins, and with 3 races, there's only been 2 winners, 1 win for Ryan Blaney, and of course, 2 wins for Chase Elliott. So those, as far as wins goes, those would have to be your favorites. All right, now for all you guys setting your fantasy teams, let's look at average finish, top 5s, and top 10s. With top 5s, we got several people at 2. Alex Bowman has 2 top 5s here. Kurt Busch also has 2 top 5s. Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott as well have 2 top 5s. If you want to move on to top 10s, Chase Elliott has 3. Joey Logano has 3. Ryan Blaney has 3. And Alex Bowman, playoff contender, has 3 top 10s. And your top 10 average finishers are Chase Elliott with a 2.6, Ryan Blaney with a 4.67, Alex Bowman once again with a 4.67. He's really good here, but he's going to need more than that because he's so far behind in points. Joey Logano at 7.3, Kevin Harvick at 7.67, Martin Truex at 9.3, and then Kurt Busch, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, and Denny Hamlin round out your top 10 in average finish. So if you're setting your fantasy lineup, keep all those guys in mind. All right, if you're picking your favorites as far as that fantasy team goes, here they are with power rankings in that order. Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Martin Truex, Kevin Harvick, and Ryan Blaney. Those would be your favorites in that order. Some of your sleepers would be Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, and William Byron. William Byron has to be a real strong sleeper here because even though he's a favorite, yes, he's also a sleeper because he's never won a road course, but with that many laps led at this road course and with some proper strategy from his crew chief, Rudy Fugle, he could come away with this thing with a victory and sneak his way into the playoffs, even though he's 44 points out. Some other guys to add to that sleeper list, if you just solely want some fantasy picks, would be Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Cole Custer, and Ryan Preece. Cole Custer in his only race here has finished 9th, so that is why he is on this list. And some guys you want to stay away from. First of all, Kyle Busch. He has just really not had any type of luck here. His best finish was a 30th. He's had 2 DNFs, and he has an average finish of 33rd. Kyle Busch, not his track, much like I said last week. Larson, not his track. The Roval, not Kyle Busch's cup of tea. Denny Hamlin, he's not bad here, but he's not good here. He's sort of middle of the road. His best finish has been 12th. His worst finish has been 19th. And so he's not bad. He's just not good. So if you're looking for a winner at this particular track, for whatever reason, and never count him out because he's having a great season, but this is not one of his stronger tracks. He's just sort of ho-hum here. And also, if you're one of those guys that rides the hot streak, you're like, oh, Bubba Wallace won last week, I'm going to ride him this week. Probably not a good idea because Bubba Wallace's average finish is 27th here. His best finish is 21st. So while you might want to ride a hot streak, just beware that this is actually one of his weaker tracks, and he hasn't really embraced road racing yet. So I would stay away from Bubba Wallace. And yeah, I know I said that last week, and he won, but I'm going to stick with what I say here. I would stay away from him this week because he does not like road courses. All right. Now that we've gone through all that, let's look at who will be above and who will be below the cutoff line. Given what I told you about Kyle Busch, at this track, if he has another terrible performance here, he is obviously going to fall out of the playoffs in this round. And who will fill that spot to go in? Well, Kevin Harvick, he's probably going to points race. In fact, a lot of these guys, with the exception of William Byron and Alex Bowman, are going to points race. And so I think that if Kyle Busch points races and has a bad performance like he typically has here at this racetrack, Kevin Harvick gets in, Chase Elliott gets in, and Ryan Blaney gets in, and Kyle Busch is going to be out. But that being said, with second place only being 21 points to the good, if anybody has a bad race, there is a solid chance that they will be out. So this one's really hard to pick, but if you're just looking at the numbers, the three guys closest to the cutoff line, Kyle Busch is going to be out, and Kevin Harvick is going to be in. All right, and finally, who do I think is going to win this race? I think it's going to be a flip a coin. I think, honestly, Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson have to be your favorites. And, just flip a coin, whichever one you want to pick. Or if you got enough money, put money on both of them for entertainment purposes only, guys. Don't get mad at me if you lose money. This is just for fun. But, when I flip my coin, it's got two sides and they both say 5. So I'm going with Kyle Larson in this race. But, going with Chase Elliott wouldn't be a bad pick either. But I'm sticking with Larson. I think he gets another win and gets a little more momentum going into the next round of the playoffs. All right, guys, that is all I've got for you today. If you like the content, please subscribe down below. It helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. If you got something in the comments and want to leave something in the comments, I love reading the comments. Leave it down in the comments. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace. And also, if you didn't see the last episode, we're doing a sticker giveaway, a sticker pack giveaway. Here are the details. Just send me a letter and make sure there's at least some type of return address on it so I can get them out to you. One of your addresses. No need to dox yourself. You don't need to put your name or anything like that on there. But just send me a return address and I will send you a sticker pack for you guys helping me reach 100 first. And then we're at 300 now. So, man, you guys are awesome and I really appreciate it. Oh, and also, if you're an international viewer, don't worry about that. I will hold a few packs back for you guys because I realize it will take you guys' mail a long time to get here. And don't worry, I got you covered on the postage on that too. So if you want a sticker pack, feel free to send in. I will hold a few back for you guys. And really would appreciate it if you post a picture of it somewhere, wherever you're at. Thanks for supporting NASCAR and the channel, wherever you're at. Be cool to see some of those pictures of the stickers, wherever you may be. All right, that's it.